Okay, so since I made this post, I've been getting a lot of questions on how I actually did it. So forewarning, I am not an expert on this. I am not a lawyer and I did not use a company. This is just my experience that I use to get myself a better rating with the VA. So a little bit longer of a video, but let's get into it. In order to understand how to actually get a better rating for yourself, let's talk about what the VA is actually looking for. The first thing they're going to be looking for is if the claim actually happened while you were in the military. So they're going to do that based off of the statements you make and your medical record while you were in. The second thing they're looking for is how often it actually affects you in your day-to-day life. Okay, so now that you understand what they're actually looking for, let's get into how you can get yourself a better rating. So the first thing I did was I wrote down every single thing that I planned on claiming. And the beautiful thing about the VA is that you can go on their website, start typing in things that you can claim, and it'll also connect those things to what you're trying to make, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that you've written down everything that you want to claim and you have a good understanding of what you're actually claiming, the second thing is going to be to do is to go onto the intent to file on the va.gov. So, and what that pretty much does is let the VA know that you intend on claiming something. So in theory, it doesn't take as long. So on to step 3 is going to be to complain to your VA doctor. I like to use the VA because they don't have to go anywhere. It's already in the claim. They don't have to worry about who the doctor is and all that extra stuff. And it's showing in your record that this is bothering. Don't miss your appointment. After you've wrote down everything, you went ahead and did your intent to file, you made your appointment with your doctor at the VA, the last thing you're going to do is file that claim and go ahead and complete that intent to file. And after you do that, you're going to have that compensation exam with the whatever provider that they decide to send you to. And you're just pretty much going to tell them the exact same details you told your general doctor, and that's it. That's all I've done, and it took a while, but we got there. So trust me, it's worth the fight. That's really it. So go ahead and send this to a vet who's been battling with the VA for a while, and hopefully it helps.